Yo, what is going on? It's Master Aquatics bringing you guys
another video.
Thanks for coming back, thanks for tuning in. So this video is gonna be great. I'm really excited to show you guys this video, but before I actually do that and show you guys what's in this bag, I wanted to show you guys this silver angelfish right here. This is a silver angelfish that I bought from Petco. The reason why I bought him was because at the time there was a water quality issue with my 125-gallon tank when I had set it up, and I was trying these two medications, Melifix and Pimafix, and it sort of made things worse, and I had to move all my fish into the 29-gallon tank, and they had to be all crammed in there. So for about 2 weeks they were crammed in that little tank, and I was changing out the water. I was trying Melifix just on its own, trying to get the water parameters back to where it was, and I ended up getting this silver angelfish from Petco to test the waters out. Cruel as it sounds, but hey, it was foolproof. Anyways, these are some very nice angelfish that I actually ordered online, and as you can see, you've never seen these before at a Petco or a PetSmart. I've actually ordered multiple times from the same place where I got these koi angelfish from. I go to angelsplus.com and I order these. Now, they do look pretty and they're really nice, but I gotta warn you guys, they are expensive. But there's a reason why they're expensive. Now, keep in mind, these are only the standard kois. These are not the HR kois. HR is like the best type of koi angelfish you can order from Angels Plus. Those angelfish are like completely like orange. There's no white on them. There's like barely any white. These, I think they're actually called the classic kois, and they're like 70% orange and 30% white and black. And these were about, I would say it was like $120 just to get these two, plus the shipping. So it's very pricey. I did overnight shipping. When buying from Angels Plus, I highly recommend that you use the overnight shipping method. Do not do the second day shipping method. Oh, and the angelfish are getting a little freaked out in the bag. I guess that was their way of letting me know that they have been cooped up in that bag way too long. Even though it was only like 10 minutes, I promise guys. I didn't keep them in there for too long. I got these guys, and as I was saying, I use the overnight shipping method. The reason why I recommend it is because second day shipping method, you're not guaranteed live arrival with Angels Plus. So if you order the cheaper shipping and you get dead fish in a box, it's your fault. But if you do overnight and you get dead fish, then you know Angels Plus will refund you. And I believe that's fair. I think that's really fair. Most people who don't breed any type of fish probably won't know all the hard work that goes into making a very good quality fish. Like these kois, you can't find them too easily. You know, I go to every local fish store in my area, in my city, and I couldn't find koi angels like these. So I decided to go with Angels Plus and order them. And these aren't even the best that they have, and look how good they look. Like, I'm truly amazed by the quality of these red koi angelfish. What's the difference between the cheaper angelfish versus the more expensive? Well, it's very obvious. I mean, the more money you spend on an angelfish, the better it looks if you know where you're buying them from. Now, I will say, when I first got the angelfish, one of them seemed out of place. Like, he just wasn't acting very healthy. He was swimming around with only one of his fins. I mean, he had both of his fins, but he was only using one. And in this clip, he's using only one, and that's what I was referring to a few seconds ago. It took him a bit of jabbing from the Philippine Blue for him to, I guess, finally realize that he's in a new home now. But you know, this happens with shipping all the time with any kind of fish. Anytime fish is inside of a bag for too long and they're being thrown around in a box, I mean, they're going to be pretty stressed out. They're going to lose a little bit of color. They're not going to be active right away. They're not going to eat day one. It takes them about, at most I would say like 3 days for them to get adjusted to how things are in the aquarium that you have them in currently. These angelfish, they did just fine the first day. They kind of kept to themselves, and they kind of established a pecking order with all the other angelfish. And soon after that, they started eating. They started responding very well to food, and they also greet me when I approach the aquarium. I always say that that's the most healthy sign of an angelfish, that if your angelfish comes to you every time you approach the glass, then you have very healthy angelfish. If you have an angelfish and he doesn't approach you at all and he's isolating himself, then you got something going on with that angelfish and it's not good. So you might be wondering, okay, so you finally got some more new fish. Are you going to add anything else? And also, what happened with the idea of putting discus in this 125-gallon tank? Well, I actually changed my mind. Like, I do want discus, but I realize my angelfish, they're growing so fast and they're getting really big, and I didn't realize how big they could actually get in a 125-gallon tank. I've had big angelfish before, but I've never had them in a 125-gallon tank, and they always say the bigger the tank, the bigger the fish can get. So I imagine sometime in the future, with the way I'm maintaining this aquarium and with the feeding schedules and water change schedules, I honestly don't know how many fish I can put in here. I think I'm kind of stocked already, and if I do want to add more fish in here, it's definitely not going to be any more discus, at least not for right now. I really want to get more into the breeding of angelfish. I mean, so far I got this pair of silver and blushing, and they're awesome. They lay eggs for me all the time, but I want to breed angelfish that I want to breed. Like, for example, I would really like to breed some of the kois. That's what I've been trying to do since I started this channel. I've been breeding all kinds of angelfish, but what I've always wanted to breed were the kois. And I think I'm getting close to that now because I have the right tanks. Other than that, I really just want to see these guys thrive and strive, just do really good in my aquarium. So far, they seem to like it. They seem to like, the driftwood and all the plants that I got in there. They're eating flakes that I'm giving them. They're also eating bloodworms. They're not eating... I haven't tried feeding them anything else besides what I just mentioned. I do want to try feeding them some krill or maybe some mysis shrimp. Maybe they'll enjoy that. But I think for the first few weeks, I want to go ahead and just take it easy on these guys and just feed them a simple diet, give them a little bit of flakes about twice a day, and change out their water about once a week. Do about a 75% water change. I think that if you don't do a water change at 75%, it's not as great as doing a 50% water change twice a week or once a week. If you're gonna do a water change, just do a really big water change, so that way the quality of the water lasts a little bit longer in your aquarium. That's a little bit of advice for me, unsolicited advice at that. I know a lot of people in the hobby don't like receiving too much advice, but I'm glad I have people that watch my videos and they give me tips and ideas all the time, because it really helps me out. So hopefully something that I say in the video can help you guys out as well. By the way, these koi angelfish that I got, they are the medium-sized angelfish. They are not the juvenile-sized angelfish. So if you are planning on buying some koi angelfish from Angels Plus, for reference, these are the medium-sized standard fin koi angelfish, and they are the classics, I believe. Yeah, they're the classics, which means they're not the best of the best, but as you can see through my clips, they are pretty good looking. So if you want value for your dollar, or should I say if you want to spend on quality, then go for Angels Plus, especially if you love koi angelfish. They also got other types of angelfish as well, but koi angelfish is what they specialize in. By the way, this is not a sponsor. I just feel like a place that sells such quality product should get a little bit of recognition, and I wouldn't recommend anything to anybody that watches any of my videos without liking the product or trusting the product myself. So hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. My name is Master Aquatics. I'll see you guys in the next video. Take care. Bye bye.